The Japanese in those days eagerly absorbed foreign cultures like blotting paper. In fact, everything and anything foreign was welcome. Girls' high school students in maroon-colored skirts wearing shoes inaugurated a new fashion. This was the period known as the Rokumeikan age. Otojiro Kawakami satirized the trends of these times with his Opekepe songs. Guided by Ernest Fenollosa, an American philosopher and art critic, Tenshin Okakura had his eyes open to the fine arts. Goddess of Mercy, painted by Hogai Kano, and Kurtuzan by Yuichi Takahashi won the great admiration of Fenollosa. Some works of American painter Quisler show a Japanese influence. A picture by an American artist entitled Bidding Farewell at the Station depicts a scene from the Russo-Japanese War of 1904 and 5. Through the mediation of President Theodore Roosevelt, the Portsmouth Treaty was concluded in favor of Japan, and this ended the Russo-Japanese War. Soon, tramcars made their first appearance on the streets of Tokyo. Motor cars, too, began to be seen in Japan. By the close of the Meiji era, baseball had grown so popular that Waseda University sent their team to the United States. Soon after that, Keio University also sent theirs, and both teams played well in the home of baseball. Motion pictures were introduced into Japan around this time. Vitascope, invented by Thomas Edison. A thrilling scene from early American serials. Asakusa of Tokyo became a bustling amusement center alive with many theaters playing American pictures. Two American flyers, Niles and Smith, amazed the Japanese audience by their feat aboard a Blériot plane over Aoyama Parade Ground. Shortly afterwards, Japanese flyers, Captains Hino and Tokugawa, succeeded in getting a plane off the ground. In 1914, a dispute in one corner of Europe developed into World War I. During this time, women began to engage in jobs formerly restricted to men. And they grew active also in various social movements. Girl students began to stalk the street. Babe Ruth, the home run king, has come. The city of Tokyo was in an uproar in welcoming him. The ballpark was literally packed to capacity. The first Japan-US swimming meet was held at Tamagawa, and Japanese swimmers learned crawl swimming from top-flight American champions, including John Weissmuller. And in the Olympic Games held in Los Angeles, Japanese swimmers cut prominent figures, winning the championship in the 800-meter relay. It was in 1931 that the Manchurian incident broke out. And this upheaval developed into the China incident. The Japanese surprise attack upon Pearl Harbor on December 8, 1941 made World War II a global conflict. Japan's surrender on August 15, 1945, brought an end to years of bitter fighting. Much of Japan was in ruins. But her people rose up with courage and determination for her rehabilitation. During these early post-war years, the Japanese suffered badly from a shortage of practically everything. Deficiency of foods was especially acute, and it was that tremendous quantities of relief goods shipped from the United States in quick succession that saved the people from this sad plight. Various special agencies of the United Nations also extended a warm helping hand. With this help from abroad, the school lunch system was initiated, and the children fast regained health and strength. Production came to life again, and through technical assistance agreements with American firms, Japanese industries kept making rapid and surprising progress. With the use of American civil engineering machines, the Sakuma Dam, the largest in the Orient with a maximum output of 350,000 kilowatts, was completed in 3 short years. The United States economic aids also helped to revive Japan's world-famous shipbuilding industry. The striking strides Japan has achieved in her economy and industry startled the world. Japan's export to the United States alone has more than trebled during the few recent years after the war. After 12 years of strenuous, untiring efforts, since her people rose up out of the war ruins, Japan was at last admitted into the United Nations in 1956 as a full-fledged member nation of the free world. Okayama and San Jose in the United States became sister cities. With the more recent Tokyo-New York affiliation, the number of city affiliations between Japan and the United States has amounted to more than 20. The ties between the two nations have ever grown stronger in cultural fields too. Nobel Prize winner Dr. Hideki Yukawa was invited to America to lecture at Columbia University. From America came a distinguished author, Nobel Prize winner William Faulkner. Scholars, students, artists and sportsmen began to flow in a steady stream between Japan and the United States. This exchange of persons continues to bring mutual benefits. Ever since Japan shook the hand of friendship extended from the United States 100 years ago, the two nations have been linked inseparably, both economically and culturally. To further deepen and strengthen this bond of amity is to increase the happiness of us, the peoples of both countries, and of those who will follow us, and eventually to contribute to the peace and prosperity of the world.